Amateur Radio News and Notes for Friday, September 5th, 2025. I'm Ed Kabik, November 2 Echo Charlie. In the log this week, Markus Baseler, DL6YYM, the maker of BaMaTech CW keys, is now a silent key. The FCC batch filing system has been restored. September flight of the Bumblebees event is issuing the Bumblebee numbers. We'll also talk about MVARC Nets on the air, see what's happening with DX, get a solar activity update, talk about some upcoming contests, and as always, talk about interesting online radio content. Markus Baseler, DL6YYM, the maker of the highly regarded CW keys and accessories by BaMaTech in Germany, has passed away according to an announcement on the BaMaTech website. He produced the very popular TP3 portable CW keys, along with several other products, and was an avid portable radio operator. Earlier in the year, he operated from the Rila Mountains in Bulgaria and was scheduled to operate from Greenland before unexpected illness caused him to cancel that trip. The BaMaTech website indicates that they are clearing out inventory and will be closing operations of their business. I've been a happy owner of the special edition TP3 paddle and enjoy taking it out into the field wherever I can. His products are beautiful, precisely machined, and highly reliable in the field. His contributions to our hobby will be greatly missed. Our deepest condolences to his family and friends. The ARRL reports that the Federal Communications Commission's electronic batch filing system was restored to normal operations on Friday, August 29th, 2025. It is used by all the volunteer examination coordinator organizations to submit exam sessions, applications, and club license applications. There are some issues that still remain with payment, email requests not being issued, and with license email requests not being sent. And the ARRL has details on how to deal with those issues at a link in the show notes. The next edition of the Adventure Radio Society's Flight of the Bumblebees will be happening on Sunday, September 21st, 2025. It's a fun QRP event where Bumblebee stations go out into the field to operate QRP, and other QRP stations chase them in a 4-hour event. The Bumblebees are issued a number for the event to send in their exchanges, so if you're interested in going out in the field for the event, it's a good time to sign up for your own number. If you're going to play from home, no number is required. For details on the event and how to get a number, visit the link in the show notes. And now let's talk about some MVARC Nets on the air. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m., we have our 2-meter FM net on our repeater, which is immediately followed by a 2-meter digital net on Yaesu System Fusion C4 FM. And then on the weekends, we've got the MVARC Slow Speed CW Roundtable on both Saturday and Sunday at 7:30 a.m. on 3.565 megahertz on CW. And we'll slow down to whatever speed you're comfortable at, usually around 12 to 15 words a minute. And then after that, this is the MVARC Cherry Tree net on Saturday and Sundays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and that is at 3.920 megahertz lower sideband, where we always have a good conversation and a great time, and you're always welcome to join us. And now let's take a look at what is happening with DX. There is a good amount of DX on the bands this week, including Lord Howe Island, Benin, Tarawa Kiribati. They're wrapping up their DXpedition there. Greenland, Annobon Island, Palau, Banaba Island, Tanzania, Rwanda, Colombia, Mali, Equatorial Guinea, Palestine, Kuwait, Solomon Islands, and Antarctica. A calendar of DXpeditions can be found at dxnews.com/calendar. And now let's take a look at a solar activity update as we go to press. The solar flux index was 172, and the estimated sunspot number was 128, with 10 numbered sunspot regions visible here on Earth. Over the last week, the SFI has decreased. Solar activity has been at moderate levels recently, and the geomagnetic field was at quiet to unsettled levels, and the KP index reached 3 yesterday. The solar wind peaked at 675 kilometers per second, and solar activity is predicted to be at quiet to minor storm levels today and Saturday, and at quiet to active levels on Sunday. The chance of solar radiation storms at the S1 or greater level is low at 10% today and Saturday and 5% on Sunday. R1 to R2 radio blackouts are likely in the near term, with a predicted probability of 55% today and Saturday and 40% on Sunday, and R3 or greater blackouts are unlikely, with a 10% chance predicted today and Saturday and a 5% chance on Sunday. There's a chance of 6-meter propagation, so keep an eye on the band and the spotting clusters to be ready the next time the Magic Band does its thing. HF conditions have been favorable overall, and it remains a fantastic time for amateurs to get on the air and work the world. Good sources of real-time solar information include spaceweatherlive.com and solarham.com. A good overview of conditions can be found at dx.qsl.net/propagation. To see delayer absorption data and associated radio blackouts, check out the NOAA DRAP page. And to see real-time maximum usable frequency, or MUF, and critical frequency, or FOF2 information from radio sun data, check out prop.kc2g.com. And let's take a look at some upcoming contests. On the contest calendar this weekend, we will see the All-Asian DX contest on phone, the CW Ops CW Open, the Wake Up QRP Sprint, the SARL VHF UHF FM contest, the SARL Field Day contest, the Russian RTTY Worldwide contest, the IARU Region 1 Field Day on single sideband, as well as the RSGB single sideband Field Day. Also, the AGCW Straight Key Party, the Ohio State Parks on the Air, the IARU Region 1 145 megahertz contest, the PODXS 070 Club J. Hudak Memorial 80-meter sprint, the WAB 144 megahertz phone contest, and the Tennessee QSO Party. As always, the K1USN SSTs, the MSTs, and the CWTs will also be on the air. The full contest calendar with events and exchanges can be found at contestcalendar.com. And finally, let's wrap things up with some interesting online radio content. Mike, K8MRD, installs a smart shunt on his battery setup. Matt, M0DQW, takes a look at the Radtel RT950 and likes what he sees. Morton, LB0 Fox India, looks at a compact power and SWR meter. Hayden, VK7HH, takes a look at the IC2730A Black Edition full duplex mobile VHF UHF rig. Josh, KI6NAZ, tries the Radioddity HF009 antenna. Bob, WV1W, encourages you to experiment and try new things in amateur radio. Mike, K8MRD, does some WinLink in the woods. Matt, M0DQW, gives a negative review of the Redivis A3. Dr. Tamitha Skove, WX6SWW, talks about recent solar conditions. Steve, KM9G, talks about the new Toads DI USB digital interface. NanoFix takes a look at the Hako Omnivice for soldering. Ramon, EI5IW, climbs a mountain to attempt 2 meters CW as the sun rises. Kevin, W1DED, talks to Dr. Nathaniel Frizzell, N2NAF, of HamSci about citizen science and radio. Cyprian, YO6DXE, tests his QRP Labs 50-watt RF amplifier. Kevin, KB9RLW, reviews the Finersi DPO-S 350p oscilloscope. Steve, KM9G, shows the giant Matt from Quirky QRP. And finally, Mike, K8MRD, goes into the woods with his QRP Labs QMX for a single sideband activation. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you, as always, for joining us. I've been Ed, November 2 Echo Charlie. I hope you have a great week ahead. Best 73, and we'll see you next week.